The Sioux City Explorers have some work to do if they want to find their way back to the top of the American Association West Division standings, but they've got a good chance to get to work in front of them with 6 straight home games, including a 3-game series against rival Sioux Falls. Now the Canaries, they enter the night at 2nd in the West, 2 games ahead of the X's. We'll pick up Explorers leading 4-1. Zane Denton takes this ball on the wildest ride this side of the Mississippi. Denton goes oppo-boppo for his first home run of the season. Look at that, the X's are leading 5-1. Canaries at the dish now, though. Mike Hart beats this ball deep to right center field. That's going to be gone. So the solo shot makes it 5-2 as the Canaries cut into the lead. X's, they'd end up turning to Ryan Beard here in the righty. He'd do his job here, wrap up the inning. A little ground ball to second, throw to first. Going to be in plenty of time. Explorers pick up the win in this one, 8-2 with the